Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Rodney Hunter, the Motivator. I want to welcome you back to Make It Happen Monday. Look, we're still in the series, The Recipe. Last week we talked about thanks for the opportunity, but I'm good, boss. Right? Some of us have been given some opportunities, and we don't need to take them. Just clear, I'm going to be real with you. Some of us are given opportunities because people see value in you, and they want to use your talents, your efforts, and use it to grow their business. Right? I'm going to be real with you. You got to see through that. Right? As I'm going through this, my business journey, and I'm learning things, man, some of these business-minded people, some of these business people, they're sharks. Right? Some people are your friends, some other things. It may not be business. It may not be business. Maybe, I don't know. It may be simple as somebody's wanting to give you ice cream. You at a party and they want to give you ice cream, but you're on a diet. Right? It may be something else, some other type of temptation that you just need to really see and say, you know what? This isn't for me right now. So I'm not going to hit on that too much. That was last week. Thanks for the opportunity, boss, but I'm good. This week, clean your closet, guys. And what I mean by that is we have some things going on in our lives that we need to really evaluate. It's time to evaluate our life. Evaluate our situation. Look at your situation. If you are not where you need to be, you need to tweak some things. You need to evaluate where you are, make some adjustments, and move forward. Right? So before I get into the message, guys, I want to tell you a story. I'm watching a TV show with my wife. She kind of got me hip to it. Guys, don't laugh at me. It's called Tidying Up. Right? So there's this lady who goes to people's houses, and she helps them clean up their clutter. You know, in a nutshell, that's what she does. She helps people clean up their clutter. And she went to this house, and when she got to this house, this one episode in particular, there was this couple who had this room, and they had all of these clothes. I'm talking about clothes coming out of the drawer, all these extra clothes in the closet, all this extra stuff that they didn't really need, but they're holding on to. Right? They weren't a dirty family, but they just had a lot of clutter, and they needed tidying up. Right? So what this lady does is she had them take out all of their clothes and put it on their bed. So they had all these clothes piled up on their bed. I mean, they emptied out everything, the drawers, the closet, and everywhere else they had clothes, they put them right there on the bed. And what she had them do was she had them make two piles. She had them take the clothes that they absolutely had to have, and they put it in one side. And the clothes that they didn't have, that they didn't want, that they could get rid of, they put them in a separate pile. Right? And what she done was the clothes that they had, that they wanted to keep, she had them fold them neatly. She gave them this weird way of folding it, but it really condensed down the size of the items that they were keeping. Right? So they could maximize their space, maximize the space that they needed in order to house more clothing so it can be neater, it can be tidier. Right? So what I took from that was, man, that's just like our lives. Right? We have people in our lives. First I want to talk to the entrepreneur. You might have people in your lives that you might need to tidy up a little bit. And I'm not saying get rid of your friends. I don't mean it that way. But what I mean by that is, you might have certain friends that you might need to, hey, look, it's the beginning of 2019. I have 2019 goals that I'm trying to hit before 2020 hits. I love you, bro. I love you, sis. But look, I need to tidy up a little bit so I can focus in on me. Right? I need to tidy up just a little bit so I can focus on me. Right? Some of us have friends in our lives. You might have business associates. You may have your party buddy, your music buddy, your gym buddy, right? You might have your gym friend that you're trying to put in every aspect of your life, right? Not everybody in your life deserves to be or needs to be in every situation, right? You might need to tidy up your friends that way, right? I have certain spiritual friends. I have certain basketball friends. I have certain social friends that I keep them in those categories because, and vice versa. right? In order to get the most out of a friendship, the most out of a situation, you may have to put people in the right position so that they can be successful in that area. I can't expect someone who has no background in working out, who has any care of working out, to keep me going when it comes to working out. I might have to tighten them up just a little bit, right? Guys, listen. Listen to me close. Tidy up whatever situation that you're in, right? Maximize the space that you have. Maximize the time that you have in a day. Tidy up some. And I'm going to jump off topic just a little bit. I did a little math the other day, right? I was talking to my daughter. She's 9 years old. And she was asking me, Dad, why do you wake up so early? I said, baby, I'm trying to get somewhere. I said, watch this. If I wake up just 1 hour extra a day, 1 hour extra a day, there's 7 days in a week. That gives me 7 extra hours to work in a week. If you multiply that by 3, that's 21. Add another 7, that's 28. That's an extra 28 hours in a month that you can have by simply tidying up your sleep, right? Some of us are trying to get it may not be the people in our life that we need to tidy up on. It may be you that you need to tidy up on. You may not have enough days or enough hours in a day to do what you need to do. Lose a little sleep, you'll live. In fact, you'll thank yourself if you stay consistent and with losing a little sleep. All right? Hey guys, look, next week we got stop doing layups and dunking. Right? Last week we talked about thanks for the opportunity, but I'm good. This week, tidy up a little bit. And now it's time to dunk. All right? Stay tuned, guys. I want to thank you for watching Make It Happen Monday.
But basically, I just learned the decision that you want to make, that you know is going to be successful, don't just keep on holding it back. Actually do it so you can get out of what you in now and be successful later on in life.